So, John, tell me a little bit about Iscar, please. How long it's been around, what the core products and services are, and what you do there, if you don't mind.
Well, Iscar was started in 1952 by a chap called Stef Wertheimer, and it was a privately owned company for a long, long time. We're wanting to be the #1 tool company in the world, and it's developed. Now, we were taken over by Warren Buffett, who took total control of the company and bought it 100% in 2010. So we are a full line supplier of cutting tools in various disciplines that we call drilling, turning, grip, which is part of, and grooving, and milling. So we do go to the marketplace with new products. The company has set milestones over the years, introducing product that was it certainly changed the world of tooling. Now, they were the first company to do an indexable parting off tool. And in some ways, we've been, people still see us as the grooving and parting specialists. But Iscar invented the heli mill, which is a 90-degree milling tool. So we do have milestones where we've introduced products to the marketplace in the various disciplines that have changed the world of tooling.
60-ish years?
60. We had a 60th anniversary in 2012.
Okay, cool. We'll just say recently. And then what territories do you serve, John? Where do you guys work?
I'm the regional manager for Scotland and the northeast of England, which encapsulates advanced cutting tools, or ACT as you'd like to call it.
Yeah.
Managing a team of engineers, and we're pretty self-sufficient in Scotland just because of the geography. I have my own application engineer, project engineer, business development manager, and the various sales managers that cover the individual areas. Okay,
and you've known Mychael at ACT Group for quite a while, or just a little while? Where are we with that?
Well, it's mainly in the last 6 years when I took over as a regional manager, because basically I was doing when I joined Iscar as an area sales manager, I then became business development manager, but predominantly mainly in Scotland. But when the regional manager's post came, I took that over, so I had to get involved with all the customers that we deal with in the northeast and in Scotland. So any negotiations or any contractual negotiations, I would get involved in that, and that's when I started speaking to Mychael and trying to develop sales for both mutual benefit.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this just because it's just popped into my head. For me, I'm curious about how you see and how you feel about ACT Group, because for me, Mychael clearly doesn't want to be just another broker, like you guys. He's interested in, selling what people want to buy rather than selling what he wants to sell, if you get my drift. So he always starts from the customer way around. And I know this because I've worked on and off with Mychael for 10 years or so. So it's beyond brokering, actually. I tend not to use the word brokering. I'm curious as to how your values and the way you approach business is similar to that which I've just described of ACT Group, John. How do you guys approach understanding, diagnosing what people want, and then adapting your offer to match what the market evolves to become? How does all that work for Iscar?
Well, we bring out new products, obviously, to try and tackle certain areas that come up, but the company is totally based on delivering the solutions that customers are looking for. We bring more of the new innovative products into the market than any of our competitors.
Okay.
We listen to our customers and try and deliver services. So we have services where we'll do full turnkey packages. We'll get involved in design and new processes, new methods, get involved in that. So we have a team within Iscar now to say every customer, there's an area sales manager, you have your regional managers, you have your divisional managers, we have project engineers that we can allocate to the customer.
So does R&D as a division or as a concept, is that quite big and Vivid.
R&D Iscar as a company, I don't know exact figure now, but it used to be 6% of our turnover as a company for the whole of Iscar was R&D.
Okay. Okay.
So we actually just launched a new brand, a new suite of tools called the Neologic range. Now, we've just launched that in the last 6 months. And now it's not just like a change of grade or a change of, it's new tools in every discipline of drilling. We have a 3-fluted drill now with indexable head, with milling, with various new milling concepts with multi-master and high feed range. We have a new parting off system into the marketplace. And as I say, the various disciplines, it's a whole new launch, which people can go to our website. Now, our website is quite groundbreaking in the sense of you can get tool assemblies from us from the website. People can get advice on what tool to select. Okay. You can get comparison grades for, now if you're using a certain brand and you need an equivalent, then there's indicators there to show you exactly what grades that we have that are the equivalent of those grades.
Can I ask you, with regards to all this almost continual research and development and innovation that you're describing, John, how do you balance off something which I know is really important to Mychael, which is, I suppose in a word, it's patience. It's having the maturity, I suppose. I'm talking about ACT Group, but I'm wondering how you react to this. To the maturity, I'll just say the word again, to just wait and build relationships with people, have a long-term view, not a short-term view, not constantly fighting, for example, for this month's sales figures, just to flog things, but it's actually building the relationship. And you mentioned to me before we started recording this chat about timing and doing it and, you know, selling the right product at a time that's right for your individual customers. That's a big part of Iscar, isn't it? In the same way as ACT.
Yeah, we force long partnerships because we're trying to install in the customers that Iscar is not going anywhere. It's always going to be here. It's always going to be improving its services. It's always going to be building partnerships, relationships with key companies that we work with. And ACT is one of the companies that we work with very closely with. When we get opportunities that we both see a company that we both want to develop, we can put in services and support. Now, as I say, the support level is critical now. We have a good body of people with experience in every area for every customer. So when we work closely with a company like ACT, now there's myself, there's a business development manager, there's an applications engineer, and there's the area sales manager supporting the projects we have with people. And we're a very ethical company. We do want to force partnerships, but it's got to be a partnership which is transparent, and we both trust each other that we're trying to achieve the goals and the tasks that we're setting. So
yeah, I understand. It's really weird because your world seems like a big world, but a small world at the same time, because if anyone's cheeky or grabby or a short-term thinker or a fibber or they're saying one thing and doing another, you get found out, don't you? So I think sticking to your principles and taking a long-term view is the best way, surely.
Yeah. As I said, man, we're here for the long term now. There's no short fixes, and if it's a short fix, it can easily be undone as well. So we're trying to forge working relationships and partners with people that there is trust there. And there's always going to be hiccups along the way. That's just the nature of the business. But we're a technical company. We like working with technical people. And Mychael's team is technical people there. They sell technically. Plus they sell on the strength of the services that they can give a customer, whether it's a full turnkey package, vending solutions, engineering solutions, support. It's very much in line with what Iscar does now, is our ethos of working closely with customers and building a partnership.
That's good to hear, because ACT Group listens hard, it seems to me. You know, Mychael will, when I've seen him chatting with clients, he'll use silence a lot and have a good, listen and learn, and it seems that you have a similar ethos, John, to just patiently try and work out what's best for the people you're trying to support. Probably the only way, it seems to me.
Definitely, as I say, the company is solely based on long-term partnerships, because we're going to be here forever. So
okay, all right, no worries. So we're all going to live till about 150, just to make sure that you look after your clients, John. Okay, we've got that recorded now.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to deliver on that. John, I'm really grateful that you've taken the time to chat with me for 10 minutes or so today. Just before we go, Iscar, great company, been around for a long time, brilliant reputation. Is there anything else? This is one of these questions, bit rabbit out of the hat, I suppose. Is there anything you wanted to say at the end of this little chat? Because we're done now, John. Just the lasting memory that you want to put into people's minds about Iscar, please. What's the one thing you'd like them to think about Iscar above anything else?
We're a very approachable company. We bring out new and innovative products that I think is a game changer for performance and obviously value for money. We have a very experienced team. Everybody that works in my team has been with the company more than 7 years.
Okay.
So, we want to invest time and support with customers, delivering new innovative products, and basically that's what the company is all about. Okay,
well, on the subject of spending time, thank you very much for spending time chatting to me today. I'll leave you alone.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.